You have to rank everything in your life. I have to rank everything in my life. Favorite movie. My favorite movie, without question, with a bullet, The Princess Bride. But you probably knew that. But I have to rank all things in my life. It's easy with teams, with your favorite sports team, and maybe even with your favorite city, the favorite house that you ever lived in. Some things are easy. Some things are more problematic, like choosing which of your children is your favorite. I won't go down that rabbit hole. But I also have favorite, and more importantly, least favorite months of the year. And here we are at the end of November, and we're heading into my least favorite month of the year. And I don't imagine that my particular least favorite month is going to be a popular least favorite month with all of you or with everybody, because my least favorite month of the year with a bullet is December. I really don't like December. And it's not for I feel guilty about not liking December. I'm raised in the West. I'm raised with the tradition of Christmas, raised in the Catholic Church. December's about family. It's about faith. It's about getting together. Christmas. It's about presents. It's about turkey dinner. It's about Boxing Day and hanging out with the family and New Year and Christmas Eve Mass and all of those sorts of things. There's lots of great things about December, especially around Christmas, especially if you're in the West. And the reason that I hate December has nothing to do with Christmas. So let's get that up front. I like Christmas. Love Christmas. You'll see that I will be in a really good mood as we start doing vlog posts about Christmas. But December's the end of the year. And I think, first of all, I look back on the year that was, and I always feel a little bit guilty that I could have done more, that I should have done more. There's always a bit of a regret attached to December. There's been a few Decembers that I've felt that the year that we've just gone through, I could have well done without, and really I've got favorite, I guess, and least favorite years too. So in that case there, the Decembers, that part of the December things wasn't bad. But regret is a big part of it. The other big thing that happens to me in December, and I don't know whether this is something that you experience productivity-wise or not, is that with the anticipation of a new year, January, somewhere in my head is anticipation of a fresh start. And I get a do-over. That's the good thing about January, is it's a do-over on the year that was. You get to start things all over again. So consequently, there's a lot of my things that I should be taking care of, like regular day-to-day business. For example, on my main YouTube channel, we're a little bit behind in our video posting. But I'm kind of going, meh, it's not such a big deal because I'll buckle down again in January. I'm going to coast through December, and I'm going to buckle down again in January. And I feel a little bit guilty about that. Not happy with that. But I do it every year. This is now my 60th year. I've done it probably, since I've had kind of the understanding of what goes into a year. Certainly since I graduated from school, I probably had these kind of thoughts every December. But sticking to the program through December, I find very difficult. Not just work-wise, but health-wise, how well you eat. You know that Christmas dinner in holiday season is just over there, and with it is baking and overindulging. So you're kind of going, well, I'm going to do a little pre-eating and that sort of stuff, kind of setting the stage so it's not too big a shock on the system when the actual week of Christmas and New Year's comes. Now, I will give myself this credit. Since I've been concentrating so much more on fitness and working out, that doesn't seem to be as bad. For example, I don't feel that I'm going to fall off the wagon as far as working out goes. I'm still working out 5 or 6 days a week. Although, curiously enough, I was having this conversation with one of my friends at the gym the other day. We both feel that we are less fit now in December than we were a couple of months ago. We feel that especially the aerobic type fitness things are harder. Now, she happened to just turn 60, as did I, and she said to Steve, she says, I think turning 60 is affected by fitness, Steve. Have you noticed the same? And I've thought about it because I do feel like I'm dragging my ass a little bit. But I hope that's not turning 60, I said, you know what I think it might be? I think it might be that we're heading into the winter and, we're getting less sun, the weather is down. I think we might be a little bit depressed. I think we might feeling a little seasonal affected disorder, a little bit depressed from the season. And maybe that's the reason that we don't feel quite as energetic in the gym. I hope that's the case. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you feel less? Two things. First of all, is December a throwaway month for you? Do you love it? Do you love everything about December? What is your favorite month? What is your least favorite month? Curious about that. But the other thing that I'm curious to hear your comments on is, do you feel a dip in energy at the end of the year? Do you feel like you've pretty much spent and you're ready? Maybe it's a natural, maybe it's just the fact that I've done it so often that I've built a rhythm where you know that you're going to have a holiday break and you're just you've spent all the energy you have for the year. Maybe we have an allotment of energy on each cycle of that this earth takes around the sun. And if you've spent it all early, then maybe you're just a little tapped. And we're just kind of running on fumes until January. I gotta say one thing though. January is no prize. It's not way up there in my favorite months. What is my favorite month? You're wondering, aren't you? What's yours? Mine, I would say May or June. I love the spring. The promise of new life, the beginning of fishing season, anticipation of what's going to happen in the summer, getting out of seeing the weather turn and seeing the sun coming up and starting to have better weather and just that lift of the spirit. It's the spring. It's those months, May, June, for me are the great months. Those are the months that I just absolutely love. But December, not so much. So that's it. It's coming. Nothing I can do about it. It's going to be here whether I'm happy about it or not. So that's our thoughts for today. Hey, by the way, make sure that you've subscribed to the channel here if you haven't yet subscribed, and stay tuned because in December we've got some big announcements coming. We've been working on some projects, all related to the baby boomer and the millennial community, and we'll be trickling those projects out in December. So there are things to look forward in December. Just I'm not really looking forward to the month overall in general. Have fun storming a castle.